but I won't flip you.
Okay.
Okay, but you know who is flipping each other is Hollander and and
Hollander.
Shane.
Try to
Shane.
do an Ilya accent by saying Hollander.
Okay, hold on. You go first.
Hollander. No, I have like a British. There's like a British accent added into that.
Hold on, let me say something. I'm going to say something else. Das Vidania, Hollander. Because Das Vidania means goodbye.
That was good. That was
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome back to Page to Picture, the podcast where books comes live on screen and in conversation. I am your host, Kim, and today we are talking Heated Rivalry. It has been something we have been waiting for to talk about. It is finally here, where hockey isn't the only thing getting intense on the ice.
And I am your host, Tiff. Honestly, this is one of those stories where you start off thinking it's just rivals playing hockey, and then suddenly you're emotionally attached. You're a little bit unwell, right? Just slightly. And you're questioning every look that like these two characters give each other because my God.
Yeah,
It's
every
so good.
look, every smirk, everything.
Oh my God, every sweat. Like every
I can't.
They love
because
each other.
Yes, because on the surface it's sports rivalry, professional pressure, and two elite athletes trying to stay on top of their game. But underneath that is years of tension, secrecy, and way too much chemistry to ignore.
Oh my God, the chemistry. Don't even get me started.
I know.
And yeah, and now with episodes 1 through 3 of the adaptation, we're finally seeing all of that come to life on the ice, off the ice, on the bed, off the bed.
Oh my God. So today we are breaking down the first 3 episodes of Heated Rivalry and whether the show is actually doing justice to the chaos, the chemistry, and the absolute emotional damage of Shane and Ilya.
Yep, so grab your jerseys, pick your side, and let's do it.
Yes. But before we do, I kind of want to do a new special, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
It's called
Yeah, hit me with it.
Okay, it's gonna be called Say What? And it's
Okay.
just like things that have happened this week in the bookish community, in like pop culture, in adaptation community.
I love pop culture.
And just kind of like things that made you look through and just on social media and be like, wait, what? What is happening?
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
All right, so what's yours?
Okay, so earlier this week, have you heard the Allie Co Hot Girls Read situation?
Yeah, I heard about that, and I'm trying to stay off of Book Talk right now because of it, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, Book Talk, I love you guys up and down, and I stand for you guys. I've done it before, but my God, we as a community,
we are intense.
listen, I will give it to us that we are prideful people, but we are also amazing, right? You know, we're powerful warriors, but also chill. We need to chill a bit.
Okay, but like, what is your thought on it? I think
it's stupid.
As somebody
because
who
why is she doing that?
Right, as somebody who is an avid reader early in your years, more than I have been, longer than I have been, I'm curious on your thought on it, because for me, I mean, I just started rereading back in 2024. And when I saw this whole story break out, I was like, how can you trademark a common phrase used in the community? And no offense, her designs aren't even cute. I looked at her. I was like, first I went in to see if we even follow her.
Basic.
Yeah, I was like, let me see. Do we even follow this person, her company? We didn't. And I was like, that says enough. And then I was like, let me see these designs. And I was like, okay, they're not even like that cute. So like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would like trademark something else? If it's like a specific design, trademark that. Like, I don't understand, why would you trademark a word, a saying that's not even yours? You did not come up with that saying.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my thoughts on it, okay? I think that there's 2 different types of people on Book Talk. There's the people that actually read, right? And the people that actually Book Talk is to recommend books, talk about books, and just, tell people where they can get book right, things like
Mhm.
that, right? Helpful stuff.
Mhm.
So there's that type of people, and then there's the people that they read, I'm sure they do, but also they do it for they want the influencer side of
The
it.
clout. Right,
So
right.
so yeah, the clout. So people are going to literally like patent or trademark things for money.
Mhm.
They'll do it, right? People think money when they think book talk, or they'll think books when they think book talk. So she's just one of those people that thought money, but unfortunately for her it was a stupid idea because everybody has used that hot girls reads like phrase before. Everyone's used it. People have
Mhm.
like I'm sure people all over the world made stickers with it and they use it for
Yeah,
themselves or
and
whatever, gift it. You know what I mean? It's like
her thing
yeah, and
was
her designs are basic, but like I mean, they're cute for certain people, I guess. Everyone has their own taste, but it's like I could make that in 2 seconds. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And it's just I think it's just dumb. I
I
think it's dumb,
agree.
and I think that rightfully so, book talk we are angry about it because it's like it's something that
I think
we
I
say all the time. So it's like why like you know what I mean? It's
mm,
just stupid. It's stupid.
that, but I also think that people are upset because one, you cannot trademark. You shouldn't be able to trademark a phrase that is known by the book talk community. But two, you can't tell, like, you shouldn't tell other companies to remove anything that if you and she was like, oh, it's only bookmarks, sweatshirts, the base, like everything that people sell. And if you have hot girls
Yeah.
read on it, you have to remove it, take it down from your site. From like smaller businesses that have way less followers than she does. She has like 60,000 followers. You're
Yeah.
doing fine. Like,
Yeah.
you're making money, you're doing just fine as a small business. And there's actually other small businesses out there who don't have that much of a following and are trying to do what they do and do their designs with that phrase, and now they cannot
Yeah.
because of her thing.
I saw a couple people say that they're going to try to take legal action or something because as a you can do it in the sense of like a community, I think.
Mhm.
Instead of like you personally like fighting against it, it's like I'm part of a community that has used this before
Yeah.
she used it, right? She claims to have used it in like 2021 or something like that. So they're
Mhm.
saying like if anybody finds anything from before that time, right? That has that phrase on it and it's like like you'll need a lot. You can't actually fight it and it can be removed, but I don't know if people are actually going to do that because
I
it's
don't know,
like
but it's also funny that she thought she, like, ate with that post. Like, she thought this was gonna,
yeah.
like, blow up in her favor, and it backfired completely.
I mean,
So, say what?
say what? Girl
And
goes
another
crazy.
I know. Okay, and then another, thing I wanted to bring up in our "Say What" segment is, so you're, like, caught up with Off Campus, yes?
I have, I think, couple more episodes left.
Okay, but you've seen Gary Graham do the dance to Kid Leroy's, song, "Girls," at the
It's the one where where they're
on the
doing the play,
pole.
the
Yes.
drunken, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see
Okay,
that
so
scene, yeah.
recently, actor Belmont Camille, who plays Gary Graham, Off Campus, he went viral. I think it was like last night when Kid Leroy was playing Girls in LA, and he had brought out Belmont out
On
to,
stage
I don't know if it's like in the crowd. Have you seen the
to
video?
dance? No, I haven't seen that.
Look it up right now. We'll
Okay,
post it,
what
but
is
look
it?
it up. Kid
Kid
Leroy,
Leroy.
Girls, LA. It is the new viral. People are like, I was just getting over it, and now it's back again.
Oh, here it is here. Oh, this is like somebody's view from the crowd.
No, no.
It's not good. It's not good. Hold on, hold on.
Share your screen, please.
TikTok's
Share your
got me.
screen.
TikTok's got
Share your
me.
screen. Okay. And you found it. He was there with his girlfriend, and he was there with Justin Bieber and Haley Bieber, and Killer Roy brought him out, and they did that day. He did the dance for the community. Say what?
Say what?
Yeah.
You know who he looks like to me? He's like a
People said he's the new Henry
combination.
Cavill. They're like, he is
No,
our
you know who he
newish.
reminds me? He reminds me of Heath Ledger,
Yeah.
like very
Yes.
Heath Ledger. And
10 Things I
I
Hate
don't
About
think he's the
You.
new Henry Cavill, but I do see him as a Heath Ledger kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like he can, like I think if he really, like when he gets out of like the off-campus phase,
Hmm.
I think he could really be a good actor in like some serious movies. I don't know.
I know.
He's
Like
very
a
attractive.
Shakespeare. I know.
Him? Okay. No, I wanted to, Kim, okay, since we're talking about off campus, I just want to bring it up, right? Yes, that is a say what moment, by the way. My jaw dropped. But also,
Yeah.
what's the dude, the friend that has a crush on Hannah?
Logan. Logan.
I can't stop
Tiff,
with
have you
him.
seen
I
he's on?
can't stop with him, Kim.
He has been on Broadway. He is a singer, a Broadway
You're joking.
singer.
Hamilton?
No, I
I
could
feel
see
like
it,
he
but
would do
no.
it. I feel like he would do
You ha-
Hamilton.
you have to see
He
it.
is
His videos.
he is very attractive and
Hmm.
I hate it. And when he's sad boy vibes,
You love a sad boy, and his sad boy is
I
sad. It's like puppy eyes.
and yes. And I was like, I clocked I clocked it when when Garrett is like, what's that girl's name? The one that right? And he goes,
Hmm.
it's Hannah. And
Yes.
I said, and who are you to
Yeah.
what's happening? Right? You know what I mean? Like, you shut up.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh
So
man.
he is supposedly going to be, I think, like the end of season 2, going making his story known for season 3.
Not
Kind of, you know
enough.
how they
I
do
need
it. You know how they
yeah.
sprinkle it in, but they say I saw. Okay, here's another say what. So I don't know if it's true, but someone on TikTok. You remember the Hamilton trend when people were like going out the windows? Somebody says the girl that is supposed to play Logan's girl, she did one of those videos, like a popular one that people knew of, and people were like, "No way, that's her," and they were like, "It's her," but I can't
Ooh, I have to
confirm.
see. I
I'll
want
send
oh.
you. I'll send you like the video of the person who's like saying that it is.
Yeah, we'll have to pin it and then that way when it is released, we'll have to see like
Okay.
is it her truly her? You know what I mean? I'll
Yeah,
have to track back to it. Oh my
I
god.
know. Okay, so let's. That's my.
Scandal.
I know that's my say
I
what.
like that. I like the pop
Yes,
culture.
because there's
I'm
a lot
so into
that's
pop culture.
happening. There's a
Mhm.
lot that's happening. We don't really talk about it, so like let's bring it up.
We need to talk about it.
Yeah. So what we also need to talk about is Heated Rivalry. Finally.
Oh, yes.
All right,
Yes,
let's
we
get
do.
in. Let's get into the TV show. Heated
Yes.
Rivalry first release on November 28th, 2025 here in the US of A. Network was Crave. I believe now you can stream on like HBO Max,
Yeah.
Prime, Netflix maybe. I watched
No,
it on
not
Netflix.
Netflix. Right now it's only on HBO Max.
Okay.
It's on Prime for rent, I think, rent or buy, but
Yes. And it's also
HBO
now
Max if you have
on.
it.
Yes, and it's now also like you can rent or buy on Fandango. You
Oh,
can, like, own it.
nice.
Yes.
Sick. Yeah, okay, listen. I would like if I honestly like I wouldn't own Heated Rivalry because it's not something that I'd watch all the time,
Yeah,
but because I have to watch it without the girls and I have the girls all the time. So
I
like it
know.
you know what I mean? But I like that they give the option of like buying it because I hate when things are removed.
Yes, and I don't know
Sometimes I just
when
want to
HBO.
watch and
I don't
but I don't want
know.
to be like buying it on Prime.
I know, and I don't know when HBO will remove it. I thought maybe they would have removed it by now, but it's still
Yeah.
there. So
I was like,
yeah. So the cast is so amazing.
oh my
Never
god, I
seen.
love these boys. Please.
Okay,
I love
so
these
I
boys.
know. So is Ilya Rozanov. You have Connor. Is it Story?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
or I don't know, but
You
I
guys
love
know who
him.
he is. As
Yes.
Shane Hollander, it's Hudson Williams.
Oh
As
god, I love
I
him.
know, I know.
Did you see him? Did you see him in Laufey's music video where she did
Yes,
all
with
half
Lola Tongue.
Asian and
Yeah.
half American women and
Mhm.
people?
Mhm.
Oh my god, and our girl was in there.
Mhm.
Belly.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I
And he was
know.
so hot.
Oh,
I can't.
I
I
got
can't
bright.
with him.
And then as Scott Hunter, you have Francois Arnaud. As Kip Grady, you have Robbie Graham
Wait,
Hunt.
he's hot too.
They all
Francois.
four, all four,
Oh my god.
all
All
four.
four of them. Damler, my friend Damler loves Francois. He is like obsessed. He sends me videos of him all the time. He goes, I don't know what's wrong with me. I love this man.
Yes. And then just I'm only doing casts that we've seen in the first like 3 episodes, but
Mm-hmm.
as Hollander, which is Shane's mom, it's Christina Chang.
Mm-hmm.
And as David Hollander, it's Dylan Walsh.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, this show.
All right.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to break down episodes 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to just kind of talk about it, some questions, and how we felt about the episodes. Okay.
All right.
All right, so
Sounds good.
Episode 1, rookies. Okay, so in December 2008, young hockey players Shane Hollander of Canada and Ilya Rozanov of Russia meet before the International Prospect Cup final, which Russia ends up winning. 6
Mm-hmm.
months later, Ilya is picked first at the Major League Hockey draft by the Boston Raiders, and Shane is picked second by the Montreal Metros. The two have a chance encounter at the hotel gym later that night.
God, I love that scene.
Seriously, when I saw that scene, all I could think about was Ariana Grande's song "Side to Side" when they're
Kim,
on the bike.
Kim, okay, first of all, I couldn't even imagine anything in that scene because it was just so good. Like that scene is something that I would use to imagine when I'm seeing something else. You know what I mean? That's how
Mhm.
iconic it was. It was so good. Oh God, I can't.
Canada beats Russia at the following year's Prospect Cup final. After filming a commercial together in summer 2010, Shane and Ilya become aroused while showering side by side, leading them to meet at their hotel and have oral sex. Skip,
Oh my
keep
God.
it together. The MLH stokes a perceived rivalry between them during their rookie season, including at an All-Star game in February 2011. There, Ilya tells Shane his hotel room number as he's like skating by.
I know.
And then Homeboy is like, what was that
He's
about?
like, I know. Francois. He said,
Scott,
I
yeah.
clocked it, bitch. He
From
said,
that moment,
I heard.
he heard the whole
Yeah,
conversation.
literally.
After exchanging numbers saved under aliases, plans to have sex again in Montreal fall through when their game is canceled. So they're like,
Mhm.
"Ugh, it's canceled. We can't do anything." 4 months later, Shane wins Rookie of the Year at the MLH Award. At the after party, the pair argue on the balcony when Shane perceives Ilya as a sore loser. Ilya then kisses Shane, but Shane fears they will be seen and hastily leaves. And that is how the first episode ends.
Yep. Okay. So first impression. So when we first meet Shane and Ilya, who feels like more dominant? Okay. And then
Ilya.
also like did any Ilya for sure, 100%. Like that first scene, the first scene alone is perfect, a perfect way to introduce how they are because in the books that's exactly it. Like Shane
Yes.
is just this like he's not timid or
Short.
anything. He's a very strong
Mhm.
man, right? But he's also like he's very like proper in the way of like and he's
He's
kind of
Asian.
shy.
He's
He's
Asian.
shy. Yeah, he's a shy boy. And Ilya is just like, I don't give a fuck. And that's exactly
Russian.
how they are in the books. Yeah. So
Yes.
like so obviously Ilya gives off the dominant presence, but like
Mhm.
did either of them give off like this is going to get too complicated energy like immediately like in the first
No.
episode like did you get that feeling? I don't
No.
know. I feel like Shane, yeah. I feel like when
I
I
think because I was just rooting for it and I felt like Ilya was gonna just like help Shane get out of this like don't worry, like let's have fun. You're gonna like it. Like let me
yeah.
flirt and let me just get you out of this like nervousness. Cause Shane is very like even when like they got chosen and they were in the order, like Shane was number 2, you could just see in his face like the smile he has to do and the way he is around like his parents and the way that he is when he has to do like press and stuff like that. He's
Mhm.
like just very I mean, we were raised in an Asian household. Like you just do what your parents want and you just
Yeah.
like focus on the goal and the
Yeah.
work. And then
You're given an end game by your parents and
Yeah,
you have to
gonna
just
do it.
beeline right to it. Yeah. So,
And
yeah,
and
definitely.
I think Shane is Shane's just like at first he's just like a hot mess, and then later on layers come out and you see more and more of what's going on with I'm not saying Ilya. Ilya is like a
Yeah.
hot
Oh, yeah.
mess. He's very just like when they first meet, he's very just short. Like Shane's like, you know, you shouldn't be smoking, and he's like, okay, like
Yeah. He's like, "All right."
yeah. Like I just love that dynamic that they're so different, and I love
Yeah.
that about them. Of course, it's gonna get complicated, but that I don't know. I just like Ilya is just so like that dominant and like just
Yeah.
help Shane get out of even like at
He's
the
he's
gym,
like he's
the
like the
wink
person.
when he's
Yeah,
like
oh my
sure
god.
and
Don't even get me started, Kim. Don't even
Ilya
get me started.
Ilya be doing these winks that I just like can't even.
He and oh my god, the way he grin and okay, listen, and also the things that Ilya does with his tongue, there's no need for any of that. Like there's really and it's like it's too much, but also I need more of it. But like
Mhm.
God, I love them both. I was gonna say something, but I totally forgot because then you brought up the gym scene, and
You're obsessed with
here we
it.
are. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So draft night pressure, how much of this rivalry do you think is actually created by the league and media versus something real between them?
Oh, I think it's 100% by the media, right, and the
Mhm.
league because you can hear the narration of them, like, when they're playing hockey or when they're even when they have, like, the in the first episode, they had, like, almost like a montage, but not really, of, like, the voiceovers of the people the sports people talking,
Yes. Yes.
and it's like, they're setting the rivalry about it, but and I think that Shane and Ilya are taking it to heart. They're taking it to heart because of the parents, because the parents are obviously paying attention to the media because they're like in control of their child's career.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, so I think just it media. I don't
I
think there's any
agree.
rivalry between them. They just
No, I think
they're in love.
even when they first meet and even when they play together for the first time, there's no rivalry. It's like when you have a
Yeah.
crush and you're just like messing with them, like joking, like flirting with them, but like talking shit, you know, and you're like, okay, I'll see you at the
Is the
finals.
first is the first episode the one where they did the photo shoot or like the video and they're head to head and they kept laughing?
I think it was the second. I watched them in
Oh,
such a
okay.
oh no, it's the first one. It's this one.
Okay, yeah, so that scene where they're doing the shoot and they're
Mhm.
facing each other and they just keep laughing is like they're literally it literally is like
You
trying
could
to
see
say
it.
like they have no rivalry. It's the media because the media literally the reason why they're shooting is because they have a rivalry, but like
Mhm.
they can't help themselves but laugh and giggle because it's like
I know.
you know what I
Well,
mean? Like I think
yeah.
it really shows just the story of like
This is what you've been waiting for.
okay, this is my time. So the hot gym encounter. Oh, sorry, hotel gym encounter.
It was hot too.
It was hot too. Why do you think that quiet hotel gym moment feels so important, even though like nothing really happened? I genuinely want to know the answer to this because I love being able to this scene is so good because there's no words exchanged, like barely any
It's
at
in the
all.
eyes. The
And it's
eyes.
yeah, and also the camera shots of like
Yes.
it's like you're following Shane's eyes and you're following Ilya's eyes, and it's so good. So I want to know why you think that it's so important because this is a scene that's talked about a lot
I
too.
feel like this scene is what Ilya uses. This moment, this interaction, even though there's like literally nothing really said between them, this moment I feel like is what Ilya uses to feel out Shane and be like, is this guy like into guys? Is he into me?
Hmm.
And the way Shane just like you see Shane's eyes like go all looks down at his junk, looks at his neck, the sweat when Ilya's like shaking his water bottle, like you want some of my water, and
Yeah.
Shane takes it, and then the wink that Ilya does to him, I just like I lost it. The when they're like sitting next to each other, biking hardcore, I
Oh
was
yeah.
like,
Oh my god.
I was like, they were checking each other's stamina. That's what I was like. They
Yeah.
were trying to see what they can do.
Mhm. They were checking it.
I was like, this is exactly how when you read it, this is it. You
Yeah.
literally
Oh,
just
yeah. 100%.
grab that scene out of the book, and this is how you read it. And
Yeah.
I loved it. It is
It's so
important. It is
good.
I think it is the scene that helps Ilya know whether to pursue Shane. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yep.
What about you? What do you think? Why do you think it's important?
Oh god, I think it's that moment. It really unlocks that like first moment of their connection. Like this is like the this is like what broke the ceiling, you know?
Mhm.
Because even before that moment, like the way they look at each other, even though like they're rivals, there's still like something kind of there of them being like unsure of each
Mhm.
other. And then so that moment is like the confirmation that they both were looking for. And like
Yeah.
it was okay because the confirmation happened literally the moment they sat down and like looked at each other. And then after that, Ilya was just like, okay, I'm gonna play with it now. You know what
Stop.
I mean?
And the
And Shane was
way
like, I'll take it.
the hands touching each other on the
Yeah,
water
yeah.
bottle,
Oh god. That was
Ilya.
enough for me.
Ilya
Yeah, it was
said,
perfect.
"Mm." You know what song I think of when they were like when they always like just stare at each other before like they officially hook up? You know that song in
What?
Beauty and the Beast where they're like, "There's something there
Oh
that
my
I
god.
did." Do
The
you know what I'm
one
talking
that the
about?
Beast is singing with Belle.
Yeah, when they're like just
Yeah.
catching eyes and like just trying to like figure each other out. That's
Yeah.
like the song.
Is Shane Belle?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think Shane is Belle and I think Ilya is Beast.
Is the
And
Beast. And
that's not a diss because the Beast is hot.
yeah,
So
I agree. I just
yeah.
that's like the song I think of when they like steal like because even after they signed who they contracted with, and Shane is downstairs with his parents, and Ilya's upstairs with his like rude ass dad, and
Yeah.
like they're just staring at each other, and I was like, they love each other.
They do. They do.
I know.
I can't get over it.
Um, so we talked about it briefly, but I really enjoyed the commercial shoot scene, and that was
Oh,
kind of also like a
yes.
turning point.
Oh,
So it was like, at what point during the commercial shoot do you think things shift from professional attention to something more personal? I mean, they could not stop
laughing.
giggling.
Oh
And
my
Shane,
god,
it
it
was
was so
Shane
good.
first. It was Shane
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Like a
I
girl,
think
like,
okay,
like he
this is
could
how I
not.
see it. This is how I see the relationship. Like Ilya really allows Shane to like go outside of his comfort zone
Hmm.
and Shane really like humbles and grounds Ilya and like in the sense of like it doesn't have to be serious all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that scene really shows that there's that side of them and
Hmm.
how it worked in a dynamic because like Ilya's just this hard Russian dude that's mad all the time
His
and
brother
Shane is
hates
just this
him.
sad boy that
His
like
dad
wants to
hates
yeah
him.
and like Shane just wants to impress his parents and like just be the best that he can be, right? And he's
Because
but
they really
he's
the mom, when he gets signed by his team, the
mhm,
owner or whoever even says like, "Oh, like, you should be proud, this is great, we have diversity." He's like the first Asian American to be on the team. It's like a huge deal to be
yeah,
to be accepted at the team at a young age, to be Asian and be on a hockey team.
mhm,
And so there's like that peer pressure, and it's like it's just so much. They both have a lot of pressure, but they're very different. The dad
yeah,
of Ilya's family is
hard,
I
like tough
can't
love,
very there I don't even think there's love.
very
It's just
tough.
using
Mhm,
him.
yeah,
And then Shane's parents, I feel like Shane's parents love him so much. His dad is so funny, but he just feels like he has to like constantly please them. Like how the
yeah,
mom's like, you got signed with Rolex, make sure you wear your Reeboks or whatever, your shoes.
yeah,
And, what about this? You got these deals. She's like a momager. And he's just
yeah,
like, I just want to play.
yeah. Okay, let's talk about the shower scene
Oh my
that leads
God.
to the first hookup. Okay.
Uh huh.
So was that moment inevitable between them? Like, was it just like two magnets that just can't
Mhm,
or whatever it is, you
mhm.
know what I mean? Or could either of them realistically have stopped
No.
like at some point at all? No, no,
That
it was meant to be.
first of all,
I will stand 10 toes down. They were meant to be together.
the bubble butt on Ilya Connor.
You shut up right now. I can't get over it. Have you seen the
It
video of him? Have you seen the video of him doing the backflips on the lawn?
Yes. Have you seen the Lego video that somebody made? Lego stills
Yes,
of
yeah,
them?
of them, both of them, yeah.
Accurate. Very accurate.
Very accurate. That scene, that clip of him running or doing
Mhm.
the back, I gotta look it up. What's his name?
Connor Story, Storrie.
And then what's the song that he did?
I don't
What's the
know.
song that he was doing?
Just type
I'm gonna
in.
watch it and I'm gonna show it to you. Oh,
Okay. You gonna play video games?
he's so good. Okay, hold on. Let me share it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's so everything. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know, when they do like when Club 90 goes around and they have a Heated Rivalry theme, they play that in the background while they play the music.
Yeah, I've seen that and I think that's the funniest thing ever. I
I'm like,
love
I wanna
everything about that.
go.
I love everything about it and I want to be a part of it
Yeah.
all the time.
Same.
Oh god. So good.
But anyway, so the shower scene was very like, I think I liked the after fact of the shower scene a little bit more where like Shane is like sitting there and literally just waiting for Ilya to come out of the shower, and then he has to put his
Yes.
shoes on and he's like, we're just not gonna talk about it. And Ilya's like, you don't want to talk about it? And he's like,
Yeah, he said,
yeah, I don't.
"Are you
And then he's
sure?"
like, and I love that line where he's like, which room are you in? And he's like, 1410. And he's like, so if I come by at like around 9 o'clock, will you be there? And he's like, I might answer. And then he's like, well, then I might not. And I was like, dead.
Ugh, I love it.
It was so good.
That scene, I like the shower scene because mm, we know why, but also that after scene is good too because they have that like it's just it's hot. It's a hot banter. Like I
It
don't know how to
is
explain it. The
hot
tension
banter.
between them two, the tension between these two, Kim. Like I've never in my life watched something where I can feel the tension. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like I feel it, and
Like
I'm like,
I
like
like
I could cut the tension
I
in this room right now. Like
I feel like I walked in on them and I was like, I'm so sorry.
yeah, like
Let me leave.
like I'm third wheeling.
Yeah. I'm
It's
like
that's how it
cleaning.
feels.
I'm like sitting there. You remember in Hot Chick, which remember in Hot Chick when what's his name is sitting there like cleaning the lockers and then
Oh, and Billy
Matt
is talking
yes,
to or whoever is talking, and he's like,
listening and crying.
"Yeah."
That's how I feel I am
He
when I'm
said,
watching
"It's
this.
the poop. It's the smell." Like he remember he's like, "Oh my god, that movie's so good."
That's how I felt when I was watching the shower scene. I was like, I feel
Yeah,
like I'm interrupting something. But please
but I don't
continue.
want to leave. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but please continue.
Okay, so then let's transition to their first hookup scene. It's not the first intimate. It's just they're hooking
Yeah,
up. There's a difference. What are
yeah.
your thoughts on their first initial hookup scene, and how do you think the actors handled that scene?
I mean, how else would they have handled it? You know?
I think it was
It's
well
I think they
done.
did a great yeah, I think they did a great job. And also you can tell that you can tell the difference between the hookup and them actually like connecting. You know
Hmm
what I mean? Like
hmm
you can tell the difference. So I think that the actors are doing an amazing job with that because it's very hard to do that through just physical language, you know what I
Like
mean?
it's very
So,
smutty. It's very smutty. It's very
yeah.
intense.
Yes.
But there's something about Shane and Ilya and the way their comments and the way they act with each other after they
Mhm.
do everything and joke around with each other. It's just like beautiful to watch.
The aftercare, yeah.
Just them like being like finally just like you want them to be together and you don't want them to hide it. And that's like what's sad is like
Yeah.
you want them to be open
You
about
want
it
them
and
to be
happy.
happy openly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think they did great.
Me too.
The whole thing, I think they did amazing. They chose great actors.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
think they did great. Okay, so Rookie of the Year after party. So on that balcony argument, do you think that they're actually mad at each other or just they're just kind of like overwhelmed by like the emotions that they're feeling because
Okay.
of what they're doing?
I think that so I feel like so Shane feels that Ilya is like being a sore loser because he didn't win. I think he didn't win. His dad chewed him out and talked shit to him, talked down to him, and
Mhm.
he's just like completely over it. Like
Yeah.
he feels bad about himself because he is not doing what his dad wants to do. Like every time it's something with Ilya and his family, his dad just literally talks shit to Ilya when he doesn't win, when he doesn't bring home
Yeah.
the gold, when he doesn't become like the number one, like his dad just like tears him down, literally tears
Yeah.
him down. And then his brother's like a piece of shit too. His brother's
Yeah,
like,
his brother just uses him for money
and then
and
he
it's
says
like,
like, and then he says like, we don't need you. Dad and I don't need you. Yet you're literally calling him for money 24/7.
yeah.
And so I think that is what's really bothering Ilya. And Shane obviously doesn't know it. And that scene between them when they just like kissing, like I feel like Ilya just needs Shane to
Yeah.
help bring
He
him
just
back
wanted to
down.
feel happy. Like
Yeah.
something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Shane
I think
doesn't
Shane
know.
walked in. Yeah. I think Shane just walked in on a
Bad.
bad timing. Just
Yeah.
bad timing because I don't think they're mad at each other. I think Shane had his feelings hurt because he just doesn't understand. It's a miscommunication trope. That's
Yes.
what this
Fact.
is right now. It's very miscommunication. But later on, it's revealed like why Ilya is the
Yes.
way he is, and Shane is starting to understand him a little bit more and like maneuvers that way. So
Yeah. It's
yeah,
slow. Slow, but it takes
miscommunication.
time.
Hmm.
Okay, so before we talk about episode 2, let's talk about Shane leaving. Was Shane leaving about fear of being seen or fear of what would mean if he stayed? I mean, I think we can all agree it's about the fear of being seen. He doesn't want anybody to walk up.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think
Okay.
Shane's like scared because maybe like Shane, I feel like Shane at first thinks Ilya is just this like just a fuck boy. It's nothing, right? Like
Mhm.
he's going to okay, yeah. Fuck boy is the best way to explain it because all the girls know like you have met a fuck boy in your life where it's like all they want is like to use you for whatever and then like they're just stringing you along because they don't really care. Shane is us, right? Shane is like we we fall very easily and we just want to care for people, right? Shane is
Yeah.
like definitely like that. So I think that he is afraid of staying because of what it might become and how Ilya will treat him, or it can also be that he's afraid of being seen. So I think it's a mixture of both.
I love that.
Hmm.
Do you think Ilya's afraid
Well,
to be seen?
I think Ilya is afraid to be seen, but he also is like, if he gets caught,
He owns
then
it.
he's free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe like
Like
his
I think
family will
he
just disown
wants
him.
yeah, I think he kind of like I think he wants to be caught so that way he can finally just let himself be who
Ugh,
he is. You know what I
that
mean?
poor
Because he
boy.
doesn't have the courage to do it himself because of
Ah,
like but if he's caught, it's like then he's okay with it. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
think
I totally
he
get it.
cares, but he also just doesn't at the same time. Like he's
Yeah.
very risky.
He
Like
is.
he
The
gave him the
bathroom?
number. Yeah, like he's very risky, you know? So I think he just it's yeah, I think it's that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get into
I
episode
know.
2,
Okay.
Olympians. So, episode 2, Shane and Ilya begin. Shane and Ilya begin sexting over the course of 2 years, including before
Yeah.
their game in fall 2013, after which they meet at Shane's apartment and have the real sexuals for the first time.
Mhm.
During the I like how he lets him into the building and he's like, "Are you going to murder me? Is this
Yeah.
where you murder me?"
God, it was so good.
He brings like the comedic.
Yes. Yeah.
He's so funny. During the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Ilya began. I don't know why I keep saying began. Ilya begins ignoring Shane's text after his Russian hockey team performs poorly. Following a discussion with his friends Scott Hunter and Carter Vaughn, where the latter commends the bravery of presumably gay figure skaters performing in a conservative Russia. Shane attempts to support Ilya in person, but is met with hostility. At a gala, Ilya's friend Svetlana saves him from speaking with both of their overbearing fathers. She leaves Ilya alone with his past sexual partner, who is his coach's son, Sasha. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Ilya rejects Sasha's proposition to hook up, and as Ilya continues to ignore Shane, Ilya's team goes on to win the MLH championship. Shane's face at that viewing party when Ilya wins and Shane is like wants to cry of pure like proudness, but
Like,
he
that's my
can't.
man.
Yeah,
Like,
like
that's my man.
that's my
That's my
man
man.
winning. But he
Yeah.
can't. He has to like lock it in. I
Yeah.
love that scene.
It's so good.
In the summer of 2014, while backstage at the MLH Awards, Shane expresses frustration with Ilya for being distant. Ilya proposes a meeting that night, during which the two have sex again. And afterward, Ilya shuts down when Shane asks him to comfort. Oh, when Shane asks about his comfort in Russia, causing Shane to leave feeling dejected. Like when he was like, I have an early morning. And then Shane's like getting dressed and he's like, okay,
Oh
I'm
my god, I hated
how
that
sad.
scene.
Weren't you so
Oh, because
sad?
that's what I'm saying is like the girls know. We get what that's like. And
Yeah,
it's so when I saw that, Kim, I was like, "Oh god."
my
I was
heart.
like,
I
"Honey."
felt I
I was like, "I
know.
get it. Like I know what you are feeling and I hate
I
it. My baby
know.
boy Shane."
And you can't but, like, you can't really get mad at Ilya because you know what we as the audience,
Exactly.
we
Ugh.
know what he's going through. Shane does not get the full pictures yet, and he's being, like, dismissed, and you
He's
just
yeah.
feel so like, he feels you feel that he feels like, "Am I just being, like, used as a booty call?
You
Literally.
know
Am
what
I
it
just
is?
your"
You know what it is, Kim? We are feeling exactly what Ilya probably feels. Is like we have to lie to Shane,
Mhm.
but we know why, like we are
I
acting, you know what
know.
I mean? Like we have a reason why and like we get it. So
I
like,
know.
oh, it's
I
so
know, broke my
sad.
heart. Okay,
Oh,
so let's talk about it. The secret relationship, sexing and emotional distance. I loved the whole montage of them sexting back and forth.
yeah. It's
I
so
thought
good.
it was. I was like, this is perfect. If I was when I was reading it, like everything, the conversations, the way they talk to each other, the ignore that feeling of like Ilya's like sexing all these things. Like I'm gonna score 9 goals tonight, and he's like, "Why 9 for every inch, for every inch that you
Yeah,
love?" Or
oh
something
my
like that.
god, yes. I was like
And Shane
screaming.
and everything, like, Shane just doesn't know how to react, and, like, the messages are just, like, nothing it's, like, dot, 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 and, like, nothing gets sent. I was like,
Yeah,
"I feel you. I totally feel what you're
I
doing."
get it. Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, are Shane and Ilya actually in a relationship, or are they just emotionally dependent on each other in a chaotic way?
No, I think that right now this is the fun stage. This is like
The
the
hookup, the
situation step.
flirting.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
situationship stage where it's like it's just fun. They're just having fun and we all know we're fun leads, okay?
Something
So we're
serious.
just yeah, so we're just sitting here in the fun with them. I don't think it's a relationship yet. And I also don't think it's also like them depending on each other emotionally yet. I think they're just having fun. That's what I
Yes,
think. Yeah. I
I
think it's just
agree.
fun for them.
Until the end of the
Yeah,
episode, and
oh,
it
yeah.
was not
Anyways,
fun.
then it's not fun at all. Uh,
No.
no, not at all, and it makes me sad. Okay. Um, okay, so fall of 2013, right? This is their first real hookup. This is when they actually do it, okay? So why does this moment feel
Yes.
so different? Like, why is it different from all of their hookups before, their sexting, their anything that they had? Like, even though they've already been like, because 'cause they've been talking for 2 years,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Mhm.
so, like, knowing that, like, why is this different?
I feel because obviously it's way more intimate than what they've been doing, right?
Yeah.
And then also, like, Ilya is so he's just so great with helping Shane through it, I guess.
Yeah, like, getting like,
And
being
even
comfortable
and even the
without being
after
pushy.
yeah, and
Yeah.
even the aftercare of it. Like, I love when Ilya's like, "I'm gonna take a shower," and he's like, "Ah, "You killed me. Like, you killed me,
Yeah.
Hollander." Like, and then
Yeah.
Hollander just, like, kisses him and is just like I feel like that it's like at that moment, Shane is like, "Oh, this is like me like, this is
Nice.
becoming a little bit more," you
Mhm.
know?
Well, okay, anyways, I agree. I think that it's different because it's the next level.
Mhm.
It's like a
Yeah.
step up because it's a very intimate thing to do, and so I think Shane is the type of person that wouldn't just in like, have sex with anyone, you know what I mean?
Correct. I feel
Like,
the
I
same
feel like
way.
the hookup thing is something normal maybe because everyone's you know what I mean? Like, I feel like
Mhm.
that might have been normal, but I feel like sex is something so different for Shane, and I think for Ilya too, I think Ilya, he has sex, but I think he doesn't I think he's like one of those people where it's like one and done or like every once in a while, but I don't really
Mhm.
think too much about you. And it's different with Shane because for 2 years they kept like talking
I
without seeing
know.
each other. You know what I mean? That's an
That is
investment.
that is
That is an
dedication.
investment. And so like Ilya is like there's something different about Shane. And I think this
Mhm.
is just it opens it up and it like confirms it for both of them that like okay, it's more than just like hot sexual attraction. I think there's
Yeah,
something else. Yeah.
I
It planted
agree.
that seed.
I know. Let's talk about the Sochi Olympics where Ilya starts pulling away. So, do you think Ilya ignoring Shane is about Shane specifically, or like we mentioned, is it the pressure and shame he's feeling with Russia's performance and just like that failure and shame toward with his family? Like his family literally hates him.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with Shane, but I think that Ilya is ashamed to want to like depend on Shane or Ilya's ashamed to depend on Shane
Yeah.
for anything like emotionally because I think Ilya feels like he's not worthy of something like that and so he's like I'm just going to ignore him and just get him out of my life because it's like
Mhm.
I'm not worth it, which makes me sad because I think his parents and his family really beat him down emotionally and
Yes.
it's like it's so
Like, there's that
sad.
scene in the first episode where the owner of Boston is talking to Ilya and his dad, and Ilya was like, "I will work hard for you," and the dad in Russian tells him, like, "Shut up, you're not supposed to fucking talk at these
Yeah.
events,"
Like
in
it's just
Russian.
it's so sad.
Like,
It's
what the
sad the
hell?
way that they treat him and I think
Oh,
he
I hate
can't
the
help but
brother.
project that
I
onto
hate the
himself.
brother.
Yeah, like I think he just can't help but like believe them and he's
Mhm.
using that to like push people away.
He
It's
doesn't
sad.
believe that he deserves to be loved. I think
Yeah.
he feels like he just is supposed to be used. And maybe he fears that like Shane is just using him.
Yeah.
And so he's keeping a wall up. Ah, it's so sad. Ilya's
It's
story
sad.
is truly sad. Like,
It really is, and it
and
breaks
that's
my heart, and when I
surprise.
was reading the book, because I finished the book a long time ago,
Uh-huh.
but I do remember a specific part which we haven't gotten to yet in these episodes, the
Yeah,
first ones that we're
it's
talking
later.
about, but later
Hmm.
on we'll talk about it, but it's like, the everything with his mom
Yeah,
and, like, the way that Shane handled oh,
I know.
okay.
We'll talk about it
Let's go,
later.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
it's you.
so the awards night is where they reconnect and like also disconnect, right? So at
Mhm.
this point, are they it's a lot. When you're watching this show, it's a lot of time. It's like fall of 2013, spring of 20 whatever. Like it tells you
They
this is the
really
amount
cut
of
yeah,
time that's passed.
mhm.
So they reunite at the awards night and at this point, they kind of haven't really talked or seen each other because Shane has been reaching out to Ilya and Ilya's been ignoring Shane, right? So Shane is
Yeah.
kind of like, all right, whatever. So are they stuck in this pattern where they only know how to connect through sex and avoid everything else? Because when they're on the ward night and they're standing up there and Ilya's like they're doing their skit and takes that picture and he like brings his hand down
Ugh,
to show him
yeah,
like I'm still here, and then they end up
yeah,
having sex again, and then the sad ending. So it's kind of like, is that what they is that who they are at this? at this moment in their lives, just hooking up to get over whatever's going around them, to shut out the outside noise.
I don't think I don't think that's what it is. I think, like, I think it's all Ilya right now, and I
Mhm.
think when they have sex at this night, I think that's Ilya telling him, like, saying, like, I don't want to lose Shane, so I need to keep him somehow, but also, like, and then he, like, 'cause and then he does the thing at the end, and it's, like,
Yeah.
really rude and mean, but, like,
It made me
I think he
so
just can't
sad.
help it. Like, I think he's like, "I want Shane to hate me, but
Mhm.
I'm going to keep him while I can." Does that make
Yeah.
sense? I think
Mhm.
that's what's happening. I don't think it's a
Shane's
pattern. I mean, yes, it'll be a pattern, obviously, but
the pattern.
I don't think it's a meant to be pattern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shane's face makes me so sad when I can, like, visually replay that scene, and it just the end, like, when he's dressed and he's just like, "Okay, like, I guess I'll go." Like,
And then he walks out.
it makes me so sad. It makes me so sad just
I
seeing
literally
him.
sob.
I know, it makes me sad.
I hate it.
Okay.
All right. Final big question. If you had to call it right now, what is Shane and Ilya's relationship actually built on? Like, is it the love? Is it the chemistry? Is it the avoidance? Is it trauma? What is it? What do you
I
think?
think it's, like, avoidance chemistry. I
Yeah.
don't think it's love.
I I think it's chemistry 100%. It's not love right now,
No,
but I think it is chemistry, but it also is like
avoidance.
avoidance or like dependency on both
Yes.
both ends.
Yes.
Yeah.
On both ends of the penis.
Yeah, yeah. Both heads. No tails.
There are tails.
Well, both heads, maybe tails.
Flip a coin.
Whatever Ilya wants.
Okay, so let's now talk about episode 3. So we're actually going away from Hollander and Ilya, and we're being introduced to Scott and Kip.
Oh, I love
Who
this episode.
Me too. Me too. When I watched it for the first time and the end of episode 2, and I was like sad. And they were like, you know what? Let's bring you something. Let's take a moment because that was sad as fuck. And let's
Yeah.
introduce you to this cute couple because I'm obsessed with Scott and Kip. And real quick, so for those who don't know, Scott and Kip, they are not the main characters in the Heated Rivalry novel. Their relationship is
Mhm.
primary focus on the first book in the Game Changer series. So they are mentioned in Heated Rivalry, but that's not their story. So if you want to
Yeah.
know their story, you have to read Game Changer. That's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so episode 3 is called Hunter. So 4 months before the 2014 Winter Olympics, Scott steps into a smoothie shop and orders a smoothie recommended by an employee named Kip. That night, Scott finally breaks a scoring slump. Driven by superstition, Scott returns to the smoothie shop before each home game and orders the same thing while subtly flirting with Kip. While
Ugh.
playing away, Scott loses games against the Raiders and the Metros. After the latter, Shane and Scott brawl when Scott implies that he knows about him and Ilya. At a fundraiser where Kip serves food, Scott asks Kip back to his house. They have sex, and after which Scott asks Kip to move in with him. First of all, in the kitchen, when Scott like picks Kip up and carries him, I said,
Ugh.
so cute.
Oh my god, I
Obsessed.
love them so
I know,
much.
I know.
I love them so much.
Me, I love Kip.
I'm
Kip is
obsessed.
so
I'm obsessed,
fun.
Kim, with Kip. Kip is us. Okay, I need to say this
Yes.
right now. Kip is literally the normal person that falls in love with that super hot guy that you
Yeah.
know is so like
Famous.
out of touch. Yeah,
Mhm.
like a famous, well-known person. Like we all fan fiction. This is
Mhm.
literally a fan fiction girl's dream.
Yes.
And Kip is living it, and I ate it up.
Me
Kim,
too.
I love
He
Kip and Scott.
Me too. These actors did so good playing these
Oh,
characters.
amazing,
Um,
amazing.
Scott speaks about being orphaned at age 12 and finding family in hockey. After Scott declines to join a hangout at a gay bar for Kip's birthday, super sad, Kip leaves
Mhm.
Scott's apartment and goes home to his father, where he breaks down crying. Scott watches from outside as Kip celebrates his birthday and admission to graduate school with his friends. Now, I did not read their story. So this storyline was all very new to me and I loved
Mhm.
everything about it.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
let's talk
god.
about Scott and Kip's meet cute. Do you think
Yes!
Scott's connection to Kip starts from genuine attraction or is it emotional convenience? Genuine attraction, a thousand
No,
percent.
it's the attraction for sure. As soon as he walked in, the way Scott was looking at Kip was like he said,
Cutie.
"Oh,
He
and
said,
who's that?" Yeah,
throw.
like,
He said, throw a
he
banana. Throw a banana
yeah,
in him.
yeah, he said, "If you throw in a banana," and Kip's like, "Mm?"
And
Like, I love it. Oh my god.
he peeled that banana. And
It's
Scott
just
was
yeah,
like,
genuine
cute.
attraction. Yeah,
For
genuine
sure.
attraction. 100%. There's no way. It's also, like, his superstitious thing, but,
Yeah.
like, he's like I think he could have clicked the superstitious thing with something else that day, you know what I mean?
Yes, of
Like,
course.
I it, like but I think he was like,
I
it was the smoothie for sure, but we all know it
I
wasn't the smoothie.
oh, yeah, you were giddy over Kip. He was constantly thinking about Kip.
God.
I I loved after he met Kip and the girl and the friend is like, "Girl."
Girl. Yeah.
And I was like, "Yes,
I
that's
loved
exactly my reaction."
I just wanna say I loved the way that they followed Kip around, like, the show followed Kip, and,
Yes.
like, it
Not really
showed, like,
stalk.
how he, like, started, he wasn't stalking him, but he did what every normal person would do,
Invested.
is, like, "I'm gonna watch them, like, I'm gonna see, right? Like, I'm gonna
That was
see." He
so
started watching
cute.
the games,
At the
he started,
bar
like yeah,
with
like,
the
and it was just
friends.
it's really cute, yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like,
And
"Oh,
then
I love that."
the next time he comes around, he's like, Scott holds up the newspaper and he's like, all right, so you know who I am.
Yeah.
Kip's like, yeah, I know. It's so cute. He's like obsessed with it. And he's just
Yeah.
proud of, and then like, he's just proud of Scott. He's just like, that's my
Yeah.
boo. Like, that's my man out there scoring goals, winning, doing what he needs to do. So cute.
I
I
love
love
it.
them. Me too.
They're so cute. Okay.
Um,
Okay, so the superstitious routine. So
okay.
at what point does Scott's smoothie ritual become less about luck and more about emotional dependency, aka Kip?
After the first one.
The first one, right? After the
Yeah.
first one. That's exactly what I was saying. Listen, Scott can say that it was the smoothie all he wants, but we all know that's not it.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's not it at all.
You do not need to eat that food. And then when he was like, "Do you mind if I yeah, drink this here so I can, like, answer emails?" Honey, you just don't
Yeah.
stare at Kip, and Kip wants to stare at you
You just wanted to be around him.
because that's not part of
It's
your
okay,
routine.
honey.
I
Yeah,
know. That was not part of your routine was staying. Your routine was to leave. So
exactly.
here you are with Kip. So Shane and Scott, let's talk about this real quick. So Scott's comment about Shane and Ilya, was that intentional or did he cross a boundary without like realizing the impact? Like why is it because Scott was like upset with how the game was, upset with like Shane? Like what was the intent to kind of hint towards Shane like, well, I know about you and Ilya.
I think okay, I think that maybe Scott wanted to do 2 things with that. I think he wanted to hello, here I am again.
Okay.
I think he wanted to confirm
What he
that
thought.
he wasn't yeah, what he saw. And
Hmm.
I think by pushing Shane and Shane getting angry, Scott did get that confirmation. And I think that moment is what made Scott be like, okay, then I'm gonna love Kip, right? Like I think like if Shane and Ilya can love each other, then I think I can find love too. You know what I mean? Like I think that's
Yeah.
what that was. And also I think it was him like I don't know how to I could because I'm not I this isn't my community, right? Like I'm not a closeted
Mhm.
queer, right? Like I'm not
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
no, but I'm just saying like I'm
I
not.
know.
So like but like how it's perceived in the media, it could be incorrect, but like the bully in
Mhm.
like Glee for example, you know how he was like gay?
Yes. Yeah.
Like I think that's I don't know what the wording is for that, like what it is, the reason why they do that. They're projecting maybe, but like
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit of that too. But like not I think it's leaning more towards him wanting to just confirm about Shane rather than that, but
Was
I think it's a mix of that.
was the painting gallery scene before the altercation or after the altercation? Do you remember? Do you remember when
I
he
think it was
goes with
I
Kip and he literally, like, can't even handle it, like,
It
buying a
was it
painting
was
with him?
after, I think it was after, and I think that's probably why he asked him too, why he made that comment was just because he was angry. Maybe
Yeah,
he was just upset because he's like, but also that can lean into him projecting towards Shane
true.
because he heard about the comment, so he's like, "Well, if this guy can love Ilya, then but I can't, like, why can't I?" You know what I mean? Like, and so he
Yeah.
gets angry. Yeah, maybe something like
It's
that.
and it's so sad too, like, they have such a great you see them and they have such a great relationship inside of the apartment.
Yeah,
And Kip has such a cute relationship with his dad and his friends. And I love how his friends are like, especially the girl, she's like, you why are you hiding hiding who you're with? And he's like, oh, because Scott's he's not ready. He's like in the sports field, and the friends are just like, no,
they just don't get it because
it's not
it's
cool.
not good for Kip. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sad too when like Kip gives him the socks,
Mhm.
and then like Shane or not Shane, Scott gives him like a full on suit. And it's like at that moment you can also see Kip is like, like why? Why it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be anything, it could be something small. And then when they get together and it has to be very like when Scott's like, oh, it's Kip. He's like, it's Kip, right? That's who you are. And it's
Yeah.
sad. It's very
It's
hidden.
sad,
It's
yeah.
just sad. Um, okay, okay, it's you. It's Kip leaving Scott.
Okay. So, yeah, so Kip leaving Scott. So was Kip leaving him an act of self-respect or a situation that could have been repaired with, like, better
Self-respect.
communication? Yeah,
He
self-respect
had to do it
100%. I think
for
anyone in that
himself.
situation
For
could
himself.
agree that he had to leave for him because it wasn't healthy. As much as you love someone, it's like there's things in a relationship where it's just like if it's not repaired, it's gonna break, and like Kip just didn't want to be part of that break.
Ugh,
So
it
it
made
just
me
yeah,
I cried
good
when
for
he
him.
went
You know what I
I
mean?
cried when he went home to his
Yeah,
dad.
I was
Oh my
so
god.
sad. Kim, when he started crying, I was like, "You shut up right now."
I was like, "Why
It's
am I
sad.
back to back sad scenes? Why?"
Yeah,
I was so
I was
sad.
upset.
Me too. But
How could you do this to me?
I applaud Kip for Kip loves Scott. And
Hmm.
Scott does love Kip, but like Kip truly loves Scott, but he's like, "No, I can't. I have to do what's best for me." And like when
Yeah,
you're ready, then okay, but you're not ready. And it's not fair to me as somebody who is openly gay. Like you
yeah,
couldn't come to my birthday. You couldn't come to a gay bar for my birthday. Like
yeah,
but you want to live together and do things together, but like it's all secretive. And like that's no
yeah.
way to live.
Like we can't go to the art gallery. We can't go out without you trying to cover yourself, or you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
just
And it's
it's
not for Kip.
sad.
Kip is just a smoothie maker. Like
It's sad for Kip. It's sad for Scott. You
it is
know.
sad for Scott. It is very
Yeah.
sad for Scott. Okay, final scene, Scott watching from the outside. What does Scott watching Kip from an outside represent? Regret, emotional growth, or avoidance?
I think it's regret and also like it's avoidance for sure because he can't get himself to just be open about who
I
he is.
know.
It's sad. I
It's
hate seeing people not be them.
I
Like it's
know.
so sad. I hate it. And it's
Me
like
too.
you could just if as like as soon as you let that go, you're so much
I
happier. You know
know.
what I mean? Like
I
you just feel so
know.
much better.
It
It's
makes me
sad.
sad. It makes me sad. It is definitely regret and it's sad. You could see the like on Scott's face and it's
Yeah.
just and you just feel for them. You feel for them, and then you're also feeling for, like, Shane and Ilya. You're feeling for these
Mhm.
guys, and you're just like, "Where are we gonna go?" Girl,
Yeah.
this show was like every week they released episodes. I would have died,
Oh
waiting. I
god.
watched it when it was
Yeah,
all
no.
out. I could not.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, I'm not waiting. There's no way.
I couldn't. I could
Yeah.
not.
I applaud those that were able to wait because I couldn't have been
Me
able
either.
to.
I couldn't. I
God.
lost it.
Ugh, okay. All right. So we did the 3 episodes. So okay, so now we're actually gonna rate the book and the show next week, right?
Mhm.
Once we finish talking about the last 3 episodes, and then we compare. So that's when we're gonna compare the book to the show,
The
which
entirety. Yeah, because you
yeah,
can't
the
do it off the
entirety.
3.
So
You can't
yeah,
do it off the
you
3
really can't
episodes.
because the timeline is kind of different. And also, it's spacing. It's a whole thing. But
Yes.
yeah. So exciting.
I'm excited. Because the
Yeah.
last 3 episodes, the first 3 episodes are really good, do not get me wrong, but the
Yeah.
last 3 episodes, take me
Kim.
to the cottage. I'm coming to the
Oh
I'm going
my
to the cottage.
God. I love the cottage. I can't wait.
Let's go to the
I can't
cottage.
wait.
I know.
Let's go to the cottage.
I
Oh,
know.
every time I hear cottage, though, I think of Benedict and
Me
Sophie.
too. There I
Our
think of
cottage.
I know. Our
I think
cottage.
Benedict and Sophie are Shane and Ilya.
Our cottage, the cottage. It's,
All of the cottages.
take
Kim,
it
I think we
all.
have a thing for cottages because also in the Ravenhood series, they do go to a cottage.
Yes.
They go to a lake.
Yeah, things
The whole
happen.
thing.
I know.
Things
I
happen.
remember. I remember.
You said I was there.
I was like sitting there on the pier watching with my
Yeah,
binoculars,
exactly. As we all were.
listening to
Bird
Father
watching,
Figure,
as we call it.
like on
Oh, on
my
repeat.
yeah. So I know
I
exactly.
get it.
Mhm. That's their
Okay.
cottage.
Yeah.
The cottage, our cottage, and that's their cottage.
It's their cottage.
Yes.
That I'm watching.
Yes. I don't own one. I'm literally on a boat. I'm on a boat, like
Yeah.
floating by.
Just floating by. Anytime I look, you just lay back straight.
Yeah, I'm just standing. I'm just standing on my boat.
Don't look at me. Don't mind me.
I'm just helping cause the waves.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You're welcome.
Stupid.
Tim, I cannot wait for that to come out. You have no
Oh, I'm
idea.
excited. I'm so excited.
The
I'm
way that
so
everybody
excited.
is excited, like the way that everybody feels for like when off campus is coming out, the way that like um all these like adaptations, like they're the what is it like the cowboy western one that's coming out, like everyone's like excited for these,
Yeah.
and I'm like, give me what I know, give me the book,
Yeah.
the series that got me hooked on
Yeah.
Audible, that got me hooked on Smut, that got me into reading, period. Like, this was my first book back to the community.
Yeah.
So,
This is your bread and butter, Kim.
oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
The butter is spread.
The butter is spreading. It's hot.
The buns are hot.
And on
the
that
butter is
note,
spreading.
the butter is spreading. And on that note, that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, rate, and leave us a review wherever you listen to the podcast. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at official page to picture for book to screen updates, behind the scene content, hot Russian men, and author interviews.
Yes. And next week, we will continue Heated Rivalry. We are looking at episodes 4, 5, and 6. And as Tiff mentioned, we will also dissect the book and then we will rate our episode.
We're going to rate it.
Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
I know. All right. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.